Yes, sir. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Back again, less than 24 hours from the show last night. This is a special, though, right? This is a special show. Now, if you still watching Sports Talking with JB, but this is what we like to call the NFL Playoffs Preview Prediction Podcast Special. I'm your host, JB, as always. I got a familiar face. Normally he'll pop up on Sports Talk with JB with me and C-Way. But I told him it's me and you tonight. No diddy. Shouts out to my guy, man. Julius, Main Carter. Special guest riding with me tonight. What's up with you, brother?
What's up with you, bro?
Oh, good, man. Hey, I appreciate you for joining tonight, and you actually came up with the idea to do this show. So props to you, bro.
Anytime, hey, keep the channel growing, keep the channel moving, keep the channel growing, man.
Yeah, and I'd rather do it like this than to be on the phone with you for an hour and a half on a Sunday night talking ball.
No diddy.
Hey, yes, sir. Hey, shouts out to the chat, man. Hey, what's going on, Tip? Shouts out to you. Shouts out Sanko Nut in the chat, man. What's going on? Hey, we might get some new people pop up, but our regulars are always gonna come and show they love, and I really appreciate y'all for that. So before we get going, y'all know what to do, like we do each and every show. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share this to your people. We talking strictly NFL playoffs. We're gonna give our Super Bowl predictions. We're gonna talk about some coaching changes and some draft stuff. So NFL heavy show tonight. And for disclaimer, we will not mention the Dallas Cowboys. So just to put that no.
Man.
Not tonight.
I'm gonna let them know why. I'm gonna let them know why C-Way ain't here.
Well, no. Shouts out to C-Way, our brother from another podcast partner. But we're gonna leave the Cowboys alone tonight. But let's go ahead and go through the sponsor. Let's do the sponsors before we get going. Of course, the network sponsored by Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz. If you're in the market for the new year for a new Benz, check out the location 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama. Or you can go to the website and check the inventory at jackingrammercedes.com. Proud sponsor of the Sports Talking with JB Podcast Network. All right, man. So this is what we doing tonight, y'all. First thing first. In case you didn't know, right? In case y'all didn't know, what Ocho say? What Ocho be saying? Man, keep pounding, bitch. Keep pounding. NFC South champions. Thank you, Atlanta Falcons. Y'all did some good on Sunday. Y'all did one solid for us. So the Panthers are here. Y'all know this is my team. The backstory is when Brady retired, I told C-Way and I told y'all on the show that I'm going to find me a new team. And I said, whichever team draft Bryce Young is going to be my team. And lo and behold, it was the Carolina Panthers. So that's why I got this Panthers paraphernalia on right here. But let's not get it twisted, right? Let's not get it twisted. And let me get back to the other screen. Now, man, I know you're a Bronco fan. You're a Bronco man.
Through and through.
But
yeah, Lord.
But see, check this out. In case my Panthers, in case they let me down, I still got the Patriots. Hey, I spent 20 years with this team right here, and I still, I still got the Seahawks too. So in case my team let me down, I got two. Yeah, I got two in the chamber.
Just a team hop.
No, ain't no team.
No sense.
Ain't no team hop. No,
you can't stick one through thick and thin.
You got to go. Hop. Hey, you got to go with who winning, baby. Hey, like Gilbert Arenas say, hey, you got to go with who bring the money home, baby. But look, check this out. I know you're a Bronco man, so that's why we put Bo Nix on there. Y'all the number one seed in the ALC, man. So before we get going, and let's do this right here, bro, because we got a lot to unpack tonight. But shouts out to All the teams that won their division, right? You see the AFC West champions, Denver Broncos. AFC East, you got the Patriots. AFC South, you got the Jazz, and in the North, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Any surprises here from you, man?
Not well. The obvious is the Jazz.
Yeah,
That's obvious. Cause you think Houston, you thought Houston might take the division, but obviously the Jazz, especially when Travis Hunter got hurt.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. And
the defense like third or something.
yeah, they really. So if we're talking about the hot team right now, I know your Broncos won like 10, 11 games in a row, but them Jaguars, didn't they beat y'all?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So the Jags are the hottest team coming into the playoffs, and you know you want to be playing well in December, January. You want to be playing well when it comes to football. You want to get in the groove, and you want to be, winning games late in the season. So, this is a scary team. And like you mentioned, that was a good pick because the Colts, they kind of led the first half of the season, and then they kind of fell off a lot. They fell off a lot. And the Texans came along on the back half of the season, but they couldn't catch the Jazz because they got so hot. And you could say Steelers, bro. It was going to be the Steelers or the Ravens anyway, right? Either one. And it came down to the last play, the last kick, the last second of the ball game. And now we see that kick, that missed kick by the rookie kicker from the Ravens. It changed lives. Harbaugh's gone. We're going to talk about him later. And it gave new life to Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin. Yes, it did. Shouts out to Mimi. Hey, shouts out to everybody in the chat. So let's go to the NFC and show everybody. We're just showing y'all who won the divisions. All right, you see the West, you got Sam Darnold. Great job by Sam Darnold, too, coming in first year and taking his team to the number 1 seed in the conference, man, in the best division in football. The Bears, they won the North, surprisingly. Eagles, no surprise in the East, and then in the South, my Panthers. So, man, would you agree with me when I say the Bears are the surprising team in this whole thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you look at it, yeah. They're the surprising team, man. You can say Detroit is the most disappointing team.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
You can say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised Dan Campbell job ain't on the line either. Because they got a lot of stuff they got to think about for real. Being aggressive, being too aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And certain play callings on fourth down. Yeah. Hey.
I agree.
That was the most surprising. Now the NFC South, that was just wide open.
Yeah.
That was just open period. Any team can do that, but yeah. But the East and the West, you can see like you seen a foregone conclusion. All right, after week 7, 8.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
The Bears are the most surprising team.
Yeah. And shouts out to Ben Johnson, man. He was the offensive coordinator with Detroit. So Detroit lost the offensive coordinator, lost the defensive coordinator, and Dan Campbell just couldn't get the job done, man. And now we see how important those coordinators were to him. As you got Ben Johnson going over here to the Bears, this young team, and taking them to the NFC North title, and almost had the number 1 seed. So, I mean, we got some great playoff matchups we're gonna talk about. So let's do this right here. Show y'all the bracket. Like we said, number 1 seed in the AFC is the Broncos. Number 1 seed in the NFC is Seattle. So the NFC is going through Seattle, and the AFC is going through Denver. So that's what we're looking at right now. Man, how confident are you in your Broncos coming out the AFC, bro?
Oh, I'm very confident. We're gonna go. We're gonna go as far as Bo Nix go. If we play conservative, then I'll be worried. But if we play to the potential that we played against Green Bay, against Green Bay, then I'm very confident. Okay.
Give
That
me
Texans and Pittsburgh Steelers game, that gonna be rough because you're gonna have defense versus defense, especially if the Texans win. But every other team, I can look at, except Buffalo. Buffalo might be the wild card because some way, somehow, Josh Allen gets something done.
Yeah.
So,
So it doesn't matter, right? Well, it kind of does matter, bro, because y'all at home, but it's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of expectation. I mean, Sean Payton, yes, because you got a Super Bowl champion coach, but Bo Nix, man, in his second year now. But you got a young team, a lot of young players on that team as well. So, man, give me one concern before we move on. Give me one concern about your Broncos that may seem to be an issue going into the playoff, bro.
Riley Moss.
Why?
Riley Moss. I mean, he gambles too much. He overplays, and they pick on him a lot. They ain't gonna touch Sertan. They going after Riley Moss, and that's the biggest concern I have. He caused the most penalties, so that's the biggest concern. Everybody else, I'm concerned about the punt because we first in punts.
Y'all first in punts?
Yeah, in punts, literally.
Hey, Elfron say Bo Nix gonna try to do too much. Hey, is that a concern? Is Bo Nix a concern? That's why I was trying to get at that. Do you believe in Bo Nix? Do you believe in Nix?
Yeah, I believe in him.
Okay. I mean, hey, hey, he done took you this far, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean
Payton.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see about that. Elfron, shouts out to you, brother. I saw your comment before the show started. We gonna get to your MVP. We gonna get to that in just a minute. So I just had to put that out there for you, man, because that's your team, and y'all the number 1 seed in the ALC. Shouts out to y'all. We're gonna go through these wild card games, right? So the Broncos don't play this week. The Seahawks don't play this week. This is what we got on deck. We got some great matchups. 2 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and 1 on Monday night. So what I want to do and what we're going to do, man, in chat, y'all can throw y'all comments in there. Let's go through each game. Starting off with the first game on Saturday. The Rams at the Panthers, 3:30 Central on Fox. Man, the Rams are a 10.5-point favorite. Nobody believes in my Panthers. Nobody believes in my Panthers. Bro, tell me who you got and how they gonna win the game.
The Rams coming at 10.5-point spread.
How?
Kyron Williams pulling the cool. And that's it. That Rams coming at 10.5 spread.
Lord have mercy. I don't think so, bro. You talking about BTA? You thinking about a BTA in the playoff, bro? Cam Newton say he gonna be there pounding the whatever the drum. No fact.
It can be Cam Newton, Wayne Newton, or Newton Cookies. They ain't finna help the Panthers. They finna cover that 10. They finna cover that 10.5 spread. The one and done. Like Marie Candle's microwave done. One and done. They just lucky they got enough. Panthers need a whole lot. The Panthers need a whole lot.
Bro, no, we don't. No, wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Hold what you got. We got a 1,000-yard rusher in Rico Dowdle. We got a 1,000-yard receiver in Ted McMillan, right? Bryce Young crossed 3,000 yards. I know Bryce. I know you look at Bryce's numbers. He was a little inconsistent. I know this. I know. And we up and down all season. I know this. But at the same time, bro, we here now. Anything can happen. Do you remember the Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season? Do you? Let's not forget. Let's not forget.
Hard, like you always say, it's hard to beat a team twice.
You got me. You got me.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
I said that last night.
Especially when they're clicking on the right at the right time.
The Rams ain't clicking, they just lost. But Devontae Adams is back. That's true. They got some tight ends that's questionable. All they tight ends questionable. I'm looking at the injury report right now.
Y'all defense questionable, man.
They are, yes.
That defense questionable. Y'all need a lot on that defense.
Oh man, the offense is still. Hey, the offense is questionable. We can barely score. Now, sometimes the offense look like a well-oiled machine. They can put up 30 points, but then you look at what happened against the Buccaneers. We left our playoff fate in the hands of the Falcons. That tells you how we just backdoored into a home playoff game. We left the whole faith in us making the playoffs with the Atlanta Falcons, bro.
Let me ask you this. And chat, you can chime in too. If y'all get blowed out, do you think it's time for a change in the quarterback? If Bryce played terrible.
Oh my goodness.
And y'all get blowed out, do you think it's time for a change in the quarterback?
That's tough.
What is it? Third year, fourth year?
I think this third year. When did Bryce come out? 22? I think he came out in 22.
You think it's time to change the quarterback?
I tell you this, and I'm gonna be straight up. I mean, y'all know I love Bryce, but do I think he's a max player, like a max quarterback who should be one of the highest paid? No, because I mean the numbers. Oh man, it's too inconsistent for me, bro. It's too inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be time to completely move on, but it may be time to look at getting another quarterback in there. And I mean, hell, I wouldn't let him walk. I definitely wouldn't let him walk. But you may can just see, you may can just test the market, see what you can get, or see how much better can you get, right? Because I tell you this, I wouldn't take a Mac Jones or Malik Willis over Bryce Young, not as the franchise quarterback, no. But if Bryce Young went down with an injury, yes. So I'm in between. I'm in between on this, bro. Because I just love Bryce, but I feel what you saying. That was a great question. And I feel like if Bryce thinks up the joint, he may be on the cutting block, on the hot seat in the offseason. So I'm gonna sit here in this Panther uniform and I'm gonna pick the Rams. I'm sorry. I got the Rams. Yeah, man. I don't think they cover though. I think we're gonna fight. It's gonna be a hard fought game. I think we're gonna lose by maybe 6 points. Yeah. So, all right, next game, nightcap, Saturday night, man. This is the game I'm looking most forward to. For the third time, Green Bay and the Bears. I want to say they split, or did the Bears get them twice, man? Do you remember? I know the Bears got them the last time. I don't know if they split. I think they split too. Elfron, did they split? Did the Packers and the Bears split this season? I can't remember. I know what I saw about a month ago on that Saturday night in Chicago. Once again. So they going back to the scene of the crime, right? They split. Okay. So now, my question is, and I'm going to pass it to you, but my question is Jordan Love healthy? Because we've seen him be dinged up. Josh Jacobs, how healthy is he? He's going to play regardless. Your wide receiver core has been nicked up. Michael Parsons won't be coming out there. And the Bears are rolling. So, man, give me your prediction and chime in and give me your thoughts.
Oh, this is a toss-up.
And by the way, who's favorite? The Packers are favored by 1.5 on the road.
This is I don't believe in the Bears. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. But it's only 1.5.
Yeah, home team get 3 points though.
I know that. Yeah.
Home team get 3 points. So
you're right. You're right about that, bro. Absolutely.
So
and the game's on Prime Video Saturday night, by the way.
It depends on what the Bears wide receivers are gonna look like. because both teams nicked up.
Yeah.
It depends on the Bears on wide receivers, Burton and all them. It depends on them, but you put my feet to the fire. I roll with the experience, man. I roll with the Packers.
Okay.
I roll with the Packers. It'll be very close though, but I roll with the Packers.
Most definitely. This is gonna be close. This is gonna go down to probably a game-winning field goal. I'm looking at the injury report. I don't see nobody on injury report that's worth. I mean, they got Wicks, the wide receiver from Green Bay's in concussion protocol. Malik Willis shoulder. CJ Gardner-Johnson for the Bears. He's questionable with concussion. So you got a couple.
Here's the thing. Caleb Williams gonna have to get that ball out on time. All that scrambling and trying to make something out of nothing, that speeds up in the playoffs. That speeds up.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to get rid of, and then you playing the team that already got film on you.
Yeah, the third matchup.
Yeah. So this, yeah.
Who you got, bro? It's hard to pick. You got the Packers?
Yeah, I got the Packers.
Give me the Bears.
I got experience, man.
Hey, Ephraim on which? Give me the Bears. Hey, give me. I feel like them boys.
They're the same team that win. They're the same team winning. I'm sorry, Seaway. You might be in church over there at the altar call, praying to hope to get Jerry Jones fired, collecting their collection plate. But they're the same team that came up in Dallas Jerry Jones world and whooped their ass by what 40.
They did that.
Yeah. So
they did that. But at the same time, bro, I mean, this is tough. I'm telling you, this game's so tough. So you gonna go Packers? You thinking about field goal or something like that? Close?
Yeah, about less than 5.
Okay, all right. Give me the Bears with a field goal. I don't think it's gonna be no walk-off touchdown. Give me a field goal. Give me the Bears like 23-20, something like that. You know, it's gonna be something like that. All right, let's look at
put it away. Put it away.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me.
You know the Packers can get you in a shootout or a tough game. The Bears can get you in a tough game, but can they get you in a shootout?
I know they can come back in the fourth quarter. I know they can. I seen them come back in the fourth quarter. Now they was in a shootout. They was in a shootout a couple weeks ago with the 49ers, but it didn't go their way. So
yeah, that's 49ers.
I know that's what I'm saying. But we also seen them come back.
49 deemed up themselves.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, these teams know each other so well. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a chess match. I think I'm gonna take Ben Johnson. I'm gonna go with Ben Johnson, and I'm gonna go with the Bears. All right, let's go Sunday. 3 games on Sunday. We're gonna start off with the 12 o'clock kickoff, man. This game right here, another very interesting game. You got Buffalo going to Jacksonville to face the Jaguars, who are 13-4. Great season by Cohen, the coach. Trevor Lawrence, spectacular year, 4,000 yards passing. Trevor Etienne, 1,000-yard rushing. But also you looking at Josh Allen, and all the pressure is on Josh Allen because you have no Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow in the playoffs. You the only MVP in the playoffs on the AFC besides Aaron Rodgers. You know, that's an outlier. Aaron Rodgers, he's 47 years old. So we talking about in their prime right now. You are the man. You are the MVP. You have no big time quarterback in your way. Trevor Lawrence. You got a bunch of young puppets. You got Trevor Lawrence. You got Bo Nix. You got Justin Herbert. You got Drake May. Even CJ Stroud. All them guys in the playoffs. Can you get through this? So I'm gonna give my thoughts. First of all, let me see who they got favored. The game's in Jacksonville. They got the Bills favored by 1.5, as they should be. Man, give me your take on this and give me your prediction.
They better win their game. They better win their game. Or Sean McDermott, his job on the line.
True. That's true. So,
but I got them not winning this game.
You got the Jags?
Yeah, I
How?
got the Jazz because this. No one, they the hottest team in the league. They third on They third on defense. They can stop the run. So hey, they want to make Josh Allen throw instead of run, and that's it.
Mm.
And I got the Jazz win.
Okay.
This is the reason. This is the one reason why the Chargers sought their players out the last game,
Mm-hmm.
so Buffalo can face the Jazz because the Chargers didn't want to face them because hey, the Jazz beat them like Indiana beat us.
They beat the brace off them. Yes, they did. I remember that.
Yeah. So this is the reason why you got a defense like that in an environment like that. That's disaster.
Okay.
Hey,
Now
I got
I
I
will
got the
say
Jazz.
this, right? I think this also will be a close game. I'm gonna take Buffalo, like for what you said on the other in the previous game experience, and I do feel like Sean McDermott's job may be on the line if they can't beat Jacksonville. Josh Allen will be looked at sideways if he comes up small in this game. You're right. James Cook. I mean, you're gonna have to get the ball to the playmaker. Stephon Diggs, you're gonna have to come up. Carter B, she need to do whatever you got to do to get Stephon Diggs ready for this game on Sunday afternoon. Don't have them out too late on Saturday. Don't have
Stephon
them
Diggs.
up. Yes.
Stephon Diggs with the Patriots.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah. I done went to the Sunday night game. So hold on. Now Buffalo, go back to Buffalo. Who's gonna step up? Who's gonna step up? Because I know what Trevor Lawrence is gonna do. I know he has some guys who he can get the ball to. That Parker Washington kid, you know, he's been solid. Who's the other receiver they got, man, that they go to? I'm trying to think
Brian
of the guy.
Thomas.
Yes, Brian Thomas, the tight end, Strange. So they got some players over there that's been stepping up as of late. But like I say, Josh Allen gonna have to put that cape on. He got to put that cape on, bro. I mean, James Cook can be your Robin, but you got to be Batman. Cause James Cook done had over 1,000-yard rushing, and I
They got
think he.
they got Jacoby Myers too.
Oh yeah, that's so he's the X factor. That's who I was thinking. Jacoby Myers is over there, and since he came, they start winning. Now, do Buffalo have enough defense on the back end to cover all those guys? Are they going to let Sunshine sit in that pocket and pick him apart? Because he can run when he has to. If you bet on the parlays a lot, you know Trevor Lawrence rushing yards gonna hit almost every time. He gonna get at least 20 to 30 rushing yards every game. Josh Allen may get a little more than that. I think Josh Allen need about 60 to 70 rushing yards this game if they're gonna win. And I think he's gonna put that cape on, and I think Buffalo gonna win by a touchdown. I think they're gonna win by a touchdown, man.
They better.
I feel good about it. I feel good about it.
But I don't think they're gonna do it.
Okay. I like that we did. I like this. I like we different. Let me mark this down. So we both got Rams. You got Packers. I got Bears. You got Jags. I got Bills. All right. Let's see what we can do with this game. Sunday afternoon, 3:30 Central Time. The game's on Fox. You got the 49ers against the defending champions, the Eagles. And Eagles are favored by 4.5 points. 49ers coming in here. Like we say, man, they're a little banged up as well. The Eagles, they kind of saved themselves. They knew what they were looking forward to. They didn't really push it last week. But I will say this, man. Don't think I feel like this Eagles team can be had. They can be had, and they can be had if you get up on them early. I feel like they can. So give me your takes in this game and give me your one.
You're right. The Eagles can be had. Let If I was the Eagles, man, I'm doing a player only me. I'm doing the
Before the
players only
game?
me. I'm talking about this week. They did it yesterday, but if they did have not, I'm doing a straight up players only me.
Why?
Because simple reason. Everything revolved around the Eagles. They don't throw enough. And they didn't run enough. Every loss, they didn't throw enough. Can Jalen Hurts do this? Jalen Hurts ain't throw enough. Saquon ain't run enough. AJ Brown keep running the same 4 routes. The same 4 routes. And mark my word, either next season or this season, next season or the season after next, he gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah.
He
gone.
I believe he checked out. I believe he checked out.
Okay.
So it's I'm having players on me. I'm getting this straightened out, and I'm getting this corrected. Now, would it handle to the 49ers? I think they'll win. Mm-hmm. I think they'll win. 49ers all banged up. They're going as far as Christian McCaffrey go. Okay. They got some good wide receivers on Jennings. Hey, but I think it's just gonna be too much for the Eagles. I think that I think the defense is gonna step up, and because they got a point to prove, and just keep it straight. Yeah.
I feel like, and keep McCaffrey. You mean McCaffrey? Keep McCaffrey under 100 yards. That's gonna be hard.
Receiving a rush.
Exactly. Keep him under 200 total. Now, man, listen, bro. He's gonna have to put the cape on. But I'll tell you this: I've seen a lot out of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy has been here before. Let's not forget he's been to the Super Bowl. He knows how to win in the playoffs. Brock Purdy he came back when he came back and got his groove a little bit. That performance I seen him when he went up against the Bears. I've seen a couple of performances that Brock Purdy looked like a stud out there. He's like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, this Eagles defense is going to be something, right? I'm reading right here that Jalen Carter's questionable with a hip. So, I mean, Jordan, they're going to play, but are they 100%? So, if you can get after Purdy, knock him off his spot, if you can contain McCaffrey, either rushing or receiving, and George Kittle got that ankle issue, he ain't going to be 100%, but he going to play. I just need Jalen Hurts not to turn the ball over. If Jalen Hurts don't turn the ball over, right, he doesn't need to throw the ball 30 times. He throw the ball maybe 22, 23 times. Get Saquon involved early. Keep Saquon involved in the game. I'm taking the Eagles. Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles in that. And I think the Eagles will win this game. I say 24-20. 24-20. All right, nightcap. We got the nightcap Sunday night. Chargers going into Foxborough to face my Patriots. Drake May then got them boys in the playoffs. Stephon Diggs. I mean, the boys rolling, man. I can keep going now. I don't know if I trust this defense. But I like what I'm seeing from the Patriots, and I also like what I'm seeing from the Chargers. This is going to be a really, really tough game. The Patriots are favored by 3.5. This is Sunday night on NBC, 7 o'clock Central Time. Man, give me your tape and give me your prediction.
I take the Patriots. I take the Patriots. I take them to cover.
Cover 3.5. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's something about the Chargers that it just I don't know if is it because Justin Herbert he takes a lot of sacks.
He does.
He takes a lot of sacks. and is it's something about that team that just it they need. I don't know if they need more. I think they do. I think they need more, especially at the wide receiver position.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's just I think I take the Patriots. I think there's something about the Chargers that's it's not it's not clicking. It's just something they just need to add. They just need to add more pieces. I don't think they're ready for a deep playoff run yet.
Well,
Um, but I just think I just think the reason they slipped down to play the Patriots because of basically a protect Jordan, protect Herbert, and they have a better chance against the Patriots. But I just don't think they're ready yet. Um, Hamilton, he might do good. You still got McConkley out there.
mm-hmm.
Um, Keelan Alley, over reliable, but just it's just something. I don't know what they need. You got to find somebody that had the linemen. They don't really too much rush the quarterback that much. So yeah, it's yeah. I take. I got the Patriots. I got
Well,
actually got the Patriots probably by a touchdown.
they lucky because I'm looking at the weather forecast. It's supposed to be 38 degrees, and now if it was below freezing and it was cold or snowing out there, I'm definitely taking the Patriots. Now I don't because you got a West Coast team coming in there from LA coming all the way over to the East Coast to play. Now, um, let's not forget about the coaches here. Let's not forget about Harbaugh, right? He done came in here, took this job. He got Justin Herbert right. Because we were just talking about Herbert a couple years back as possibly, man, is he a bust? Because people were saying Tua was much better than Justin Herbert. They're not saying that anymore. You're looking at Herbert as man, he done eclipse possibly Trevor Lawrence, possibly CJ Stroud, like all the other quarterbacks in that class or age range. Now, they do have some weapons, man. I mean, old reliable Keenan Allen, you say McConkle is a dog. Lad McConkey is a dog, and Quinn Johnston is another dog. But the running game, I don't know if I trust their running game. The Patriots, they got Henderson, they got Ramondre Stevenson. Their running game is going strong, and if it's cold out there, and if you got a lead, you want to protect that lead, and you want to play ball control. I'm trusting the Patriots to run the ball better than the Chargers. And then therefore, I'm taking the Patriots in this game, probably by a touchdown. I'm with you on that, man. I'm definitely with you on that, bro. Yep. And they can't protect Hubbard. Absolutely, Efron. So I like it. And Drake May, he don't make too many mistakes. He may fumble the ball, throw an interception here and there. But for the most part, Drake May has been solid. And boy, can he make some throws when they need to be made. Use the tight ends. Use old Mac Hollins, you know what I'm saying, Diggs. So, and Hunter Henry. So I like the Patriots. I think they're well built to make a run. Now the last game, Monday night. Now this game, man, we talked about this game, and this right here is a toss-up. You got the Houston Texans going to Pittsburgh on a Monday night to face the Steelers, who, by the grace of the holy water from the priests, this past Sunday night, who threw the holy water in the end zone where the kick went far right and got Harbaugh fired and saved Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers' job. I mean, career. Prolong Aaron Rodgers' career and save Mike Tomlin's job. Now, you got the Houston Texans coming in, and they're getting healthy, right? You got defense. Exactly. You got defense. Now, which defense I'm trusting? That's the question. Which defense do you trust? Do you trust Will Anderson them? Do you trust them or that defense over there? Or do you trust TJ Watt's defense? The Steelers defense has been solid. Quarterbacks, I'm taking Aaron Rodgers to win me one game. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. But the quarterback don't win the game by himself. Now, I'm going to say this. DK Metcalf is coming back. He fresh out. You know, he been had his two set out for 2 games. So he's going to come out there trying to make a statement. They're going to need DK to be the DK that was at Seattle. We're gonna need DK to step up. We need 100-yard plus from DK in the turbo too. That running game gonna have to be better for the Steelers for both teams. But at the same time, this is gonna be a defensive game. Man, who you got and why?
Nico Collins coming back.
I think so. Let me look at the injury report. Texans favored by 3, so they don't believe in the Steelers right now. Well, they got the Texans favored by 3 points on the road.
I don't think Mike Tomlin job safe.
He better win this game, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he don't win this game, because you gotta look at it. Still been play out last 7 years.
But he ain't won a playoff game in about 20 years.
Ain't won a playoff game. Yeah, I don't think his job safe.
It's been a long time.
I really don't. I think I trust Houston defense before I trust the Steelers defense.
I know why too. The back end.
Yeah.
Rams and them.
They should never pick the Rams.
He on the back half of his career.
He up back half of his career. I should never pick him up. You know what I'm saying? He yeah. But I'll tell you Houston. Houston the hottest team right now. I think it'll come with timing. I think
Nico playing
front for Nico. I think now CJ Stroud can be CJ Stroud of last year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it just depends. But this is gonna be a close one though. This is gonna be a very close one. I think it's gonna be like defense within defense. But I think Houston can take control early because the Houston do got a better running game than Pittsburgh. So if they can take control early, then they'll be all right. But I got Houston. I think Mike Tomlin's job. I think it's a change within coaching, and I think it's just time for Mike Tomlin to move on. Damn. The team gonna have to be broken down.
Damn.
The front four are old. The secondary is useless. Aaron Rodgers 9 times out of 10 probably gonna retire. Who else you have? They're gonna have to be broken down to rebuild back up.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, and to be honest, Aaron Rodgers out there playing with the replacements. You know, he out there playing with Valdez-Scantling, Scotty Miller, Adam Thielen, all these guys who have been journeyman receivers, right? Even Jonnu Smith. So Gainwell came from Philly. You know, he got a Super Bowl last year. Gainwell has been the leading receiver. So I'm with Efron. I think the Steelers find a way to win. They need to get that priest out there, throw some more holy water now. We need to come this back. Now, I think this game is not going to be as much as we seen like when I think they learned from their mistakes. When Lamar Jackson was hitting them over the top of the head late in the ball game to Zay Flowers. I think they learned from that. So I think this game is going to be won in between the hedges. It's going to be won in between the numbers. I don't know, Bob. I think I might trust Boswell. I know he missed that extra point. But if the game on the line, I need a big kick to win the game. Give me Boswell and give me the Steelers because I'm a man of destiny. And I think Aaron Rodgers, it's a chance. Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin go all the way to the Super Bowl. They throw that holy water out there for none. That kick didn't go far right for none.
Man, that's it. Man,
you heard it here first.
Man, Houston won 9 straight, man.
It's all good. Hey, somebody got to lose one day. Y'all won 10 straight. Somebody got to lose someday. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that game right there is gonna be so stressful on Monday night, boy, for both coaches, both teams, and boy, Aaron Rodgers. It might be your last call. This might be your last ride. So I think Aaron Rodgers gonna give it. He gonna give it his all. I think he's gonna give it his all. So it's gonna be nice to see, bro. It's gonna be nice. I like all these games. I'm watching them all. All right, before we move on to the next thing, I want to put this out there. And let's look at the passing yard leaders for the year, the top 5 passing yard leader. You see Matthew Stafford right there, man. If he would have played, if he had one more game, he could have got 5,000 yards. Jared Goff in second, Dak in third, Drake May surprisingly in fourth, and then Sam Darnold at fifth. I didn't know Drake May had that many passing yards. Now, Elfron, you had that question. Who will win MVP? You had that question right there. I'm thinking Matthew Stafford. Man, you think who you got for MVP, bro?
Who's up for MVP?
I think it's Stafford, Drake May, maybe Darnold. I don't know if Sam Darnold be MVP, but it's not many to choose from. To be honest with you, I don't have a list, but if you put my hand on the Bible, I'm gonna say either Stafford or May. I'm gonna say either Stafford or May, but I'm gonna go Stafford though.
I know he played for the Cleveland Browns, but I wish they could put what's name for MVP too.
Myles Garrett, but see,
yeah,
all them sacks they lead in no win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
So
only one man he can do all by
them.
himself. I think he's gonna be Stafford. I think it is.
Yeah, they looking at Stafford, man. Stafford almost 40. He ain't got too many more to win, and then Drake May, he just not coming into his own. But let's look at these running backs. James Cook, man, he wanted it bad. He wanted that rushing title bad, and he got the rushing title. Derrick Henry came along strong late in the season. Look at a 1,595 yard for Derrick Henry, who been in the league over 10 years now. Man, listen here, man. That's incredible. Jonathan Taylor right there. Then you got Bijan and Achane, two good, explosive young backs. But I'm happy for James Cook. He wanted it. He said I want it. And he got it. I think he got like a meal or 1.5 million for that too. So, I like it. Wide receivers now. Boy, look at them receivers done. Smith and Jigba was the best receiver all year between him and Puka. So it's no argument right there. One of them could have possibly went up for MVP. I will put them in the MVP conversation, or at least offensive player of the year for sure. Pickens, that's money right there. Pickens, 1,400 yards right there. You get traded to the Cowboys. Yeah, he gonna get him. He gonna get paid. If Jerry don't pay him, somebody gonna pay him. And he gonna be one of the highest paid receivers in the league. Jamar Chase, unquestionable, and I
want to make Pickens a high paid receiver.
He's gonna be one of them.
I won't even make him one of them.
He got to though. Look at that. He got the production. He's got the production. Now, if Jerry don't pay him, somebody gonna give him that money.
Are you willing to tolerate? Are you willing to tolerate his play of? Because he basically, if nothing don't go his way, his mind gonna check out of it.
That's true.
Are you ready to tolerate? Are you ready to tolerate? Because he should have had more yards than that.
He should have.
He should have. Mm-hmm. But a couple of games he checked out.
Yep.
Is he willing to not go through that again? That's why I say I want to make him. And Jamar Chase, that's the reason why his numbers like that. Hey, he ain't got your quarterback.
Yeah.
Amon St. Brown, yeah. But in Jackson and Puka, yeah.
They wanted
I want to pay Pickens higher than them.
Both of them about to get paid big time. No, I wouldn't know. Now, if you're looking at how much they should get paid, it's right there. It's right there. I mean, Pickens should be below them for sure. Now, it's gonna take somebody. It's gonna take a good coach, maybe old Sean Payton, right? It's gonna take a coach to tolerate him, his boy jive, but the production meets the tolerance. Like, you gotta tolerate him, in order to get this production. And Efron, he might not. I don't know now, but it just depends, right? He had CD Lamb on that other side, right? So CD Lamb was putting these type of numbers up before Pickens got there. Now he need to be on the other side with another receiver so they can counterbalance this thing out. So I think he need to be a part of a dynamic duo. Maybe if the Vikings had some bread, they could put him over there with JJ. But I don't think they got no bread like that. So it's good.
They're gonna end up trading JJ.
Yeah, Jared. Yeah, I don't know. It just depends. It depends. Sack leader Myles Garrett, man, you mentioned him. 23 sacks, NFL single season record. Even though Burrow kind of laid down for him on that last sack, hey, Brett Favre did the same thing for Michael Strahan. Laid down for him. But I'm glad he got it, bro. I'm glad. Myles Garrett done been stuck in Cleveland in purgatory for years. But once again, he took the money over competing for a championship. But guess what? He's gonna go down as one of the all-time greats. He's definitely gonna go down as one of the all-time greats.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can't deny it. I mean, yeah, you can't deny that. All right. We're gonna take a we gotta pay some bills. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the coaching carousel, and we're gonna drop the first mock draft from Todd McShay on y'all. But before we do that, y'all check this out.
Sports Talking with JB is sponsored by Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, since 1959 serving the greater Montgomery area, from C-classes to GLEs, and everything in between. Visit them at 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama. Come test drive a new Benz today. At Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, it's time to love what you drive.
Yes, sir. Check them out, man. JackIngramMercedes.com for all your business. What's up, man? Talk to me.
Man, which AI you got? Which AI you got for the commercial?
Hey, man, don't worry about all that, man. You worry about the wrong thing, right?
I can't tell the dude you got for the commercial.
It's a fly commercial, baby. It's just like the commercial you see on TV when they use AI too. Hey, we got a special guest, Julius, man, Carter, man. He been my best. He's been one of my best friends, man. Me and him and Seaway, boy, we like the Three Stooges at time, but you know.
Yeah, I'm subbing in for Seaway. He up there. I told y'all earlier. He up there. He up there at the church right now with the collection plate, going to the altar, praying to hope Jerry Jones can fire himself. If that don't work, he up there walking with the monks to Washington D.C., hoping the president can sign executive order so Jerry Jones can get fired. So I'm just subbing in for him, ladies and gentlemen. So
hey, you are
when you come back, he gonna start a GoFundMe account. So don't donate at all. Keep your money.
Oh man, you tripping. I like it though. All right, let's talk about these jobs, man. You know, this has been a good show. We got to throw in a little extra. Now we got big news. This came down yesterday, right? The Ravens done parted away with John Harbaugh. Was there 18 years, if I'm not mistaken? Long time. All right, got a Super Bowl. It's been a long time since he won one. But as of late, the Ravens they've been either up top or they've been here. You know, they've been one of those teams that hasn't got over the hump. Lamar Jackson, can he win the big game? We won't know this year because they're not in the big dance. So when you saw this, man, and I know we talked about this after the game on Sunday night. What was your initial thoughts when you saw this, bro?
I wasn't surprised. I knew when it was over with how it became in that last game. I said, "Hey, he gone." It's just they need a new voice. The right. It may be good for them to not make the playoffs because they need a lot. You need another wide receiver. They need a left tackle.
Yeah, they do.
Their defense ain't that good. What name? Humphrey? Well, he overplays. He gambles too much. That linebacker ain't good. They need a lot because they depend on Lamar to be Superman instead of just being a quarterback, just being a regular. I ain't gonna say a regular quarterback. Just be a straight up quarterback and just make the simple play. They want him to continue to be Superman all the time, and that wears some tails on your body. Of course, you see all these nicks and tuck injuries that he had.
Should they trade Lamar?
Yeah. Not this season. To what? Now Minnesota. Now somebody said. I think somebody wrote in a column and said they should trade him to Minnesota and get JJ McCarthy. But they don't need to do that. No, but I don't think they need to build through the draft and give him some more weapons.
They've been trying to do it, but they've been hitting and missing. Think about this, man. I'm gonna cut you off. They've been drafting Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers. They've been in the draft, but they've been
Zay Flowers, yes. Bateman, no. They need draft defense first. Draft defense.
They need to get in the free agency too. Then Mark Andrews, he's you got like they have pieces, right? They have pieces, but like you mentioned, bro, you need a left tackle. Your defense, they give up too much. But at the same time, when it's time to win the big games, can you depend on Lamar Jackson to get this team going? He's a leader. It's at the same. It's just like Josh Allen, just like Joe Burrow, just like Mahomes, right? That quarterback. They go looking at Lamar. You are MVP, two-time MVP, and you haven't been to a Super Bowl yet. Your playoff record is not that great. So Harbaugh is out of the way. Whoever comes in, whoever fresh face, you need an offensive guru in there. Put Lamar in great situation. He had different coordinators in there, and it just seems like I don't know, man. Maybe Lamar needs to go to another team. Elfron say the Falcons, hell no, because you get the Falcons. They're doing some things now. You got to build a Penix. You got a good nucleus. Would be great over there, but I'm not trading Lamar for no damn Penix or no Cook. So, I don't know, man. Now they did say when he announced this yesterday, his agent say 30 minutes. Within the first 30 minutes, he had 7 phone calls from teams. Even the Miami Dolphins, who still got McDaniel as head coach, called. So that's just telling you Mike McDaniel might be up out of there pretty soon. If you call him Harbaugh and you still got a coach on staff. So this is another coach right here, man.
No, I don't think Mike McDaniel might be up out of there. I think
he might.
You move the offensive coordinator.
Hell no. I'm McDaniel, man. Let me go. Let me go somewhere. There's a lot of jobs open. Let me go get one. Hey, Stefanski. So this is another 2-time coach of the year. We saw the writing on the wall, with the situation with Shador and, playing musical chair with the quarterbacks and your team not winning. So it's going to go to the head coach. Now, do you think, put it this way, man, I'm going to ask you a different question. Who you think comes in and replaces Stefanski? Because I know for a fact he's going to get another job quick.
If I'm a coach that's going up in there, they're either going to give me a buttload of money and job security, or I don't want it. That's too much to deal with. You're a center person. You're a center person. So man. I had to withdraw from my life insurance policy early for that. That's no. I better get job security and a buttload of money for that.
Well,
and control.
That's the issue. He had job security, right? And then you're looking at Andrew Barry, the GM, right? They kind of botched the draft, right? You draft 2 quarterbacks, and you go into the off season with the 2 quarterbacks. And then you had Joe Flacco over there. You still got Watson, so they already had a quarterback conundrum.
They signed 2 quarterbacks.
Exactly. So, I mean, you did okay in the draft. right? You did okay. You got a nice tight end, you got good running back. You did okay in the draft. But at the same, your defense was top 10, but your offense was bottom 30. Now, I don't know. You got to get an offensive minded coach over there. And then at the same time, Shador, is he the franchise guy? It's not enough. You haven't seen enough for him for you to say he's the franchise guy. Deshaun Watson gonna come back and play. You can't just throw Deshaun Watson away because you got too much tied into Deshaun Watson. So maybe you trade Shador for a 5th round pick, and maybe you roll with Watson and you have Gabriel as the backup. We're gonna see what happens in Cleveland, but whoever gets that job, boy, they got something on their hands, man.
You think that whoever comes in, you think they basically just say, hey, tear everything up. I'm bringing my own quarterback in.
You can't get rid of Deshaun Watson like that. You gonna lose so much dead money.
There were a lot of teams doing.
If they do that,
they'll rather take that dead cap hit, and let me go look for somebody. Look for somebody that I can develop. That I can do this.
But you got Shador and you got Gabriel. You got Shador and Gabriel.
Is it they quarterback that they want?
That's the big question.
Because if it was, they would have been drafted. But is it they quarterback that they want?
They got
That's why I say they got decisions to be made, and also you got to look at, hey, what do I do with this? I said it's a big mess over there. So it can be fixed, but hey, 10-year contract, $250 million. Yeah, they'll throw that out the one.
Man, listen.
Hey,
it was unfortunate though. It was unfortunate the injury, that he suffered. He got through all that court stuff. But I'm just saying that the injury, bro, you coming back from that a second time, man, you damaged goods at this point. But let's talk about another team. Let's talk about the Raiders. I know Efron gonna like this. Pete Carroll gone. They say it nicely. They have relieved him from his duties. He got fired. Let's just be straight up with him. Man, he got fired. Pete Carroll, he was in over his head from the first place, right? He was in over his head. Geno Smith, I was with the Raiders because Tom Brady, right? But when you got Geno Smith, I said, hell no. Geno Smith, we ain't going, right? And for you to get the number 1 pick in the draft, for you to be the worst team in the NFL this year, when you brought Geno Smith in, paid him, you drafted Ashton Genty with the 6th overall pick last year with Brock Bowers. You brought some other guys. Rumor is they could go off the Miro for Efron say. But at the same time, you should have drafted Miro last year, right? You already had him in the situation. You're going to have to get another quarterback. You got the number 1 pick. Tom Brady, you better not mess this up. Whoever your GM is, y'all better not mess up this number 1 pick. You better get the coach right. I think you should go after Kingsbury because he just stepped down from his job over at Arizona. But at the same time, or it could be Harbaugh. You better get you a coach. You better strike on the 1st overall pick. You better bring a quarterback in there, and you better build around your nucleus. Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty. Max Crosby can go, right? Get something for Max Crosby. But, man, what you think about this?
Right decision. Should never hire him.
Chip Kelly, too.
Should let him go on by business. That was a waste of money. That was just a waste of money.
Hold on. There's 4 coaches in 4 years. They're still paying McDaniels, still paying Pierce. Who was the other coach they had? Gruden. Now Pete Carroll. Come on, man. That's malpractice. The GM need to get fired, bro. You got 4 coaches in 4 years. You still paying millions of dollars, man. And to be honest, none of them were no good.
and you get Tom Brady the number 1 pick between 2 quarterbacks.
Oh,
That's very questionable in this draft anyway.
yeah.
So why? So I, I gotta hit free agency very, very carefully. If I'm done. Down the picks. Down them picks. If I'm getting that pick, I'm getting a defensive end. I trade or give me a defensive end.
Trade back.
I'm on the other hand saying, hey, I'm hitting free agents. Either gonna release Geno Smith or get him 1 more year where he's like 35, 36.
Man, Geno got to go, bro.
And yeah, I'm this. You get need wide receivers. You got your tight end. You got your running backs. You got to figure out what you're gonna do with Max Crosby because he's don't want to be there. That thing ain't no rebuild. Nah, it ain't a rebuild. They've been rebuilding ever since 10, 12 years. You can't rebuild that much. When the last time they made the playoffs or even had a winning record?
It's been a while. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
So nah.
They're from Geno got to go. I know he got a 3-year contract, but he got to go, man. I seen enough of Geno. Matter of fact, halfway through the season, I seen enough of Geno. You're gonna have to package him. Go get a 6. You can get a 7-round pick as far as I damn care. Get Geno out of there. Bring you, especially if you drafted Mendoza or Dante Moore. You gonna have that number 1 pick. You go get a.
I wouldn't draft them. I would good too well next year. Tank next year and go give me Archman.
Hell
just so I can put people in seats.
No, you can't tank again because they're gonna fire.
Just so I can put people in seats. That's all you do.
Yeah, and absolutely. I'm glad you said that. You got to put asses in seats. You in Las Vegas. It's too much going on in Vegas. You got to get people to come to the football game. They're not gonna come to the game and watch no sorry team. You got to have some kind of excitement, man. Go after Lamar Jackson. Go after Ashton Jackson. If you trade the damn first overall pick to the Ravens, let them get Mendoza or Dante Moore, and you get Lamar Jackson. How about that? And we go from there.
That ain't gonna work.
It will work.
If NFL can do like NBA and get buyouts, boy, that man be a buyout.
No, it'll work. I mean, you get Lamar for a 1st and a 3rd.
Tank.
No,
get Archman the next year.
How about my boy Raheem? How about my boy Raheem Mars? How about Raheem Alam? Now, I seen this come. I foreseen this. You lost to the Jets. You lost to my Panthers twice. You helped the Panthers get in the playoffs. Yeah, you won some games late in the season to make it look respectable, but his job was lost midway through the season. They played hard for him. Defense came along. You got some great pieces on offense. I would say that. Pitt stepped up this year. Drake London is a stud. Bijan's a top 5 running back. And you got you got your quarterback who got hurt, unfortunately. But then you got Kirk Cousins, who's tied up with a lot of money. So they do need an offensive-minded coach for sure, if you're talking about the Falcons. The defense is pretty good. They did really good in the draft. And you don't have a 1st-round pick this year because of a trade. So the GM made some mistakes. He got up out of that too. Arthur Blank said, I'm done with y'all. Get y'all ass out of here. We going to start anew. We got too much talent to not be making the damn playoffs. Now, I think Raheem going to find his way somewhere. Maybe the Titans. Man, who can you see in Atlanta to replace my boy Raheem?
If I'm what's the name, I'll get that job on Stefanski.
Think so?
I'll get that. Yeah, I'll get that. Hey,
what about Harbaugh?
You in the East?
No Harbaugh?
Nah.
So okay. Why so fancy?
I believe your players can relate to Stefanski more than they can relate to Harbaugh.
I don't know, bro.
I think they can do that. Harbaugh. I think Harbaugh, his coaching tender. Sometimes a coach, you got to know when to know that your coaching tender is about over with because it's a change in the scenery.
Mm.
All these coaches that you see today, they're looking for young coaches or coaches that is offensive minded, not just a straight up head coach. And some of these coaches that have been defensive coordinators, I think Ryan Morris was a defense coordinator.
Yep, here
At
DC.
one time.
Mm-hmm.
They need to stick to just being defense. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Stick to being defensive coordinators.
Yeah.
Because if you continue to get, and this is probably what they would do with Van Joseph.
Yeah.
You end up getting a head coaching job and then end up getting fired again. Then they're gonna be like, hey, then what's next?
It looks bad on your resume.
It look bad. So sometimes you just gotta be like, hey, I'm gonna stick to being a defense coordinator, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to do nothing else. Because sometimes some jobs may not just work for you. But at least he tried. So
They gave him a chance. They gave him a chance, but at the same time, man, like we say, too much talent, bro. Y'all losing games to the damn New York Jets. You winning some, you won some good games, but you cannot lose those games like that. That's supposed to be gimmies when you are the most talented team over the other team. It cost you the playoffs. That one game cost you the playoffs. The Falcons could have been in this playoffs besides the Panthers, but you lost one of the Panthers.
A team or a quarterback can get a coach fired or rehired, but a coach can never get a quarterback fired or hired.
I see that. I see what you because the quarterback at the same time, like I like what you said, the quarterback play can get that quarterback on. Like Tua. This is the perfect situation. Now, Tua may be looking for a change, right? But is Matt Daniel going to get fired because of Tua? But we know Tua's not. I don't know. It just depends, bro. Remember they got rid of.
Is Tua the quarterback that Matt Daniels wanted?
But see, that's the time. But see, at the same time, you remember what's my guy over in Minnesota, DC right now? That was in my Brian Flores. Tua got him fired. Brian Flores over there eating with the purple people eater. He got Minnesota one of the best defenses. They didn't make the playoffs, because the offense failed them. But Brian Flores should get another head coaching gig because boy, can he dial it up? Can he coach? Tua, it didn't mix. Mike McDaniel and Tua was cooking for a minute. But at the same time, man, you're dealing with the injuries, the concussion, the inconsistency for Tua. I don't know if McDaniels is going to get fired, but I think they just need to part ways. Either Tua needs to go or McDaniels needs to go. So right here with maybe Raheem can go to Miami. I don't know, but at the same time, this is going to be a hot job. This job opening is hot because Atlanta, we're off the blank. He can open up that checkbook deep like Jerry Jones. He got that bread like Jerry Jones now. He got Bob. He got it.
Yeah.
And he wants Atlanta. They were so close to win that Super Bowl before Tom Brady pulled it away from them. They hadn't been back. So they got to right the wrong. You got all the young talent right now. You need the right coach. You need the right GM to keep building. And you need to hit that free agency hard this all season because you don't have a first round pick. So Atlanta, choose wisely on your coach. That's all I got to say. Who's still suing the NFL? Oh yeah, Brian Flores still suing the NFL.
It's the fancy.
Let's see. All right, before we get up out of here, let's put this up there. This is the draft order right here. The top 18. So these are set, right? These are set because these teams don't play anymore. The teams on the playoffs, it'll be set by who gets eliminated. And whoever wins the Super Bowl gets the last pick in the first round. Now, just looking at this right now, you got some pretty decent teams who have high draft picks right here. Look at the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs picking 9. Who would have thought? Cowboys at 12. Look at the Rams. That's Atlanta's pick. That's Atlanta's pick. The Rams have right there. So and the Jets got who picked the Jets got? They got somebody else picked. Because they got 2 picks in the first round. In the top, they got 2.
In the pick.
The Colts, okay. They got the Colts pick, okay.
Because they saw what's the name over there? Sorry.
Sauce.
Sauce McDonald, yeah.
Yeah, they said Sauce. They said Sauce over there. Okay. All right, so let's pull up Todd McShay's mock draft 1.0. Uh-oh. Let's go with the top 8 now. Top 8. This is what Todd McShay got. You know, he's one of the draft gurus, him and Mel Kiper, right? All right, so he's going to go Dante Moore, number 1. He going Mendoza 2 to the Jets. Jeremiah Love 3. I think that's high. Ooh, I know it's a need, but man, that's high. Arvell Reese 4 to the Titans. Cornell Tate 5 to the Giants. He got Francis Mulaga. That's a Miami offensive tackle to the Browns. David Bailey, who is a beast from Texas Tech, edge rusher to Commanders, and then you got Jordan Tyson down there from Arizona State, a stud wide receiver to the Saints. What are your thoughts on this first 8 right here, man? That is high for a running back. You think that's too high for Jeremiah Love?
I think that's the wrong team for Jeremiah Love.
Do you see a team he should go to in this top 8 right here? Probably not.
I would say maybe Washington.
Hell no, man. They got Bill. They got Crosby Merritt. Washington's problem. They got a bunch of running backs.
I would say this right here though. If I'm New Orleans, what I'm gonna do with Kamara?
He's getting up in age, and it seems like he get injured every year. I would take Jeremiah Love if I'm New Orleans.
No, I'm saying because you really don't need another wide receiver.
True. So they're going to build around by Tyler Shook. They already put that out there. Tyler Shook is our quarterback. You got so what are you going to do with Chris Olave? He coming up on contract.
You got who else you got wide receiver?
They ain't got that many. But see, this is the thing. If you draft wide receiver here, you're gonna have to probably move Olave, or are you gonna pay him big bucks? So you got a decision to make right there, New Orleans. But you got to help your quarterback though. If Jeremiah Love fall, I'll probably take him. If he fall to 8, I'll probably take him.
Oh, you got no choice? Yeah, I take him. Don't get me wrong, but you'll take him. But I'm looking at.
Yeah, you got to go.
Take to the Giants. That's a perfect fit.
Like that.
Cleveland offensive tackle. That's a perfect fit. It depends on what you're gonna do with Jerry Jeudy. What you're gonna do with?
Yeah, they could go receiver too. They could go receiver.
They can go receiver just as well. But Washington edge rusher, yeah.
I see that.
I can see that, but it's too high. I don't really think Arizona need a running back. I just don't see it that they do. I see New Orleans need running back more than. I see New Orleans need running back more than.
If I'm the Cardinals, I trade back because I don't need receiver. Because I had Michael Wilson go over 1,000 yards.
Put it away.
I go quarterback.
I'm going running back, and I'm going to free agents if I'm New Orleans to get a wide receiver.
Okay.
I'm going to free agent.
I feel that.
If I'm New Orleans in New Orleans. Arizona. I think they might need another wide receiver. They might need another wide
No, they
receiver
don't.
for real.
No, they don't, bro. I'm telling you, you
They
got
might need.
Marvin Harrison, you got Michael
Oh yeah,
Wilson, who's
Michael
over
Wilson.
1,000
Yeah,
yards.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And you got one of the best tight ends.
Best tight ends. Yeah.
I'm going quarterback. If I'm Arizona and I'm done with Kyler Murray. I don't have a quarterback. Yeah, you got what's my guy? My guy who he held it down. I'm trying to think of his name. He was at the Patriots. He's been around.
Jacob Brissett.
Yeah, you
Jacob
got Brissett. Keep Brissett. But we all know Brissett is one of the best backup quarterbacks. But you need a young stud. Who's the next quarterback behind Mendoza and Dante Moore? Is it Ty Simpson? Chambliss is trying to come back to school. He said he's going back to Ole Miss. Arch going back. Do you trust Carson Beck? I don't know. I don't know if I go Carson Beck. That's gonna be. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Tiff say who we think. Caleb Downs. Let's see if Caleb Downs on the next one. Let's see. Yep. There you go. I lied. We talking about the Cowboys because they got Caleb Downs at 12 on Todd McShay's mark.
Perfect fit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Perfect fit. If they don't get him, boy.
I feel like if Reuben Bain falls, Reuben Bain Jr., you get Reuben Bain. If not, you get Caleb Downs. I don't think I go Keldrick Fault over Caleb Downs. But I'm going Reuben Bain.
I think
Bain go top.
Or
he go top 10. I mean top 8.
Who?
I think Bain go top 8.
To who?
Let me double back. I think Bain go over Bailey. I think he go over Bailey at Washington. But we'll see. Let's go. This Todd McShay. It's still a lot of time. You got Senior Bowl. You got a lot of things, combines and stuff like that. But you got Chiefs getting man. That's high for a tight end. But that's the best tight end coming out the draft, Keon Sadiq from Oregon. So that's telling me that Kelsey gonna hang him up.
Chief need a man.
I go OT. I go offensive tackle. Offensive line. I go O-line if I'm the Chiefs.
I'm going secondary. I'm going deep. I'm going edge. I'm going deep tackle. I'm going that. Hey,
I might get Bain. If I'm the Chiefs, I might get Bain.
I'm going. As matter of fact, if I'm the Chiefs, give me Jeremiah Love.
No, I won't do that. That's too high. I'll definitely probably go edge though for sure. I mean, you gonna let Bain and Falk pass and get a tight end first round? Nah, I don't see that, bro. Kelsey was valuable.
You got Noah Gray.
You go free agent. You go free agent get tight end.
Kareem Hunt and Pacheco.
Yeah,
they ain't no really no 3-down running back.
But at the same time, they've been getting by with the running backs. They've been getting back with 2-3 running backs though. They've been getting by just fine. They could probably go free agent and grab
because you got your quarterback playing Superman.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And he get hurt himself.
Shore up that offensive line.
And that's why you got defense. That's why you got defenses. That's why you got teams now drafting more in the defense area for that right there to stop the quarterback.
I'm going short.
I said if I'm Kansas City, hey, give me a running back or give me somebody in that secondary. Give me somebody in that secondary, or give me somebody in that front four to help, especially help Chris Jones out.
That's what I'm saying. You go edge. For sure. You go edge or you go offensive line. I'm not taking no running back, no skill position at number 9 unless I trade down and get me a first round pick next year. I'll do that. But Caleb Downs to the Cowboys, that's a great fit. We got breaking news. We got breaking NBA news right here. The Atlanta Hawks are trading 4-time All-Star Trae Young to the Washington Wizards for C.J. McCollum and Cole Crispin. Breaking news. live on the show. Wow.
Trey Young finna get a buyout.
Trae Young finna get that bread. He want money.
Trey Young finna get a buyout, man.
They ain't gonna buy him out. It's too much. It's way too much money for Trae Young to get bought out. But Efron said Andy Reid need to retire.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Trey Young get a buyout.
Trae Young said, "Well, we going to Chocolate City, baby. We going to Chocolate City, DC." I don't know, man. I thought that would probably be like a 3-team trade or something like that. But at the same time, I'm glad they moved on from Trae, and I felt it coming. But this mock draft is pretty. I mean, that's the top 15 from Todd McShay. We gonna dig a little deeper once we get past when we get to the off season and we get all the picks, 1 through 32 settled. Then we're gonna do a whole mock draft and a whole draft preview show. I will be at Senior Bowl coming up in a few weeks, so you're definitely gonna get some Senior Bowl coverage from me for sure on the network. So y'all stay tapped in. Man, before you go, bro, before we get up out of here, give me your Super Bowl prediction, bro. You only get 2 teams. You get an AFC pick, NFC. You know how this go. Don't give me a bunch of teams talking about they might make the Super Bowl. Give me your Super Bowl pick and who gonna win, bro.
Ooh, that's hard.
I know.
That's hard. And out the NFC, I would say I would. I'm gonna go off and let them say my Broncos.
I already knew that.
And I'm gonna go off all right. I'm on them and NFC, I might say man, hard. That is hard for real.
You say Broncos.
No, I ain't saying wrong. I'm saying any team can be had though.
That's true.
This like the most this like the most even matchup. I would say man, let me say the Eagles. Except for the race of it. No, let me see the Rams.
Rams? Okay. All right.
Yeah, Rams.
All right. Rams and the Broncos for mine. I got you. You picking Broncos to win it? Go and pick your team, bro.
Yeah. Hey, we will see. Barring injuries. As I always say, anything can happen.
Hey, it's part of the game.
I think the Rams gonna be the lower seed. Well, no, because the Packers be lower seed. They have to play Seattle. I think the Rams gonna. Yeah.
Rams got to go on the road. Yeah, they got to go on the road with it.
But
Eagles versus somebody. You know what, Tiff? I can see Eagles in the Buffalo Bills for sure. I know we just saw that game a couple weeks ago. It came down to a 2-point conversion.
I don't see the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to be dismantled in the playoffs, and I think this team going to have a whole bunch of questions to ask themselves. I think Jalen Hurts going to have questions to ask themselves, and they're going to see what they're going to do with Antonio Brown, and they keep running the same 4 routes every time. Yeah, AJ Brown, and they're going to have to see this team. I think this team going to have to answer a whole bunch of questions.
Well, I tell you what. They just won the same team, just won the Super Bowl last year, right? It's just so hard to repeat. It's so hard to repeat. And the Eagles, like I say, they could be had. Man, I won't go Rams.
They play too conservative, especially when they get a lead.
Yeah, they do.
They play too conservative.
But they do, man. They got a defense. They got a front. They got a defense for sure. They got a defense. So that defense can play with anybody. Like we mentioned, what's your offense going to do? Is Saquon going to be a factor like he was last year? Man, it's hard. It's hard, bro. Because I can really see a Buffalo and Philly I could see that in the Super Bowl. I can also see a Rams, and I can see a Steelers. I can see the two oldest quarterbacks in the playoffs going at it. But I'm gonna go Seahawks and Patriots. I'm going Seahawks and Patriots. This is what I'm going with. This is what I'm going with right here, man.
What, rematch of Super Bowl 49?
Huh?
What, rematch of Super Bowl 49?
Yeah. Give me Drake May against Sam Darnold. And I actually think the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. From, I think the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. For some reason, I think Drake may get them now, but I think the moment's too big, and I think Sam Darnold's going to be that quarterback.
I think playoff Sam Darnold going to mess up.
Ooh, I don't know, bro.
I think you're gonna see him running around here throwing about a few interceptions, and I think he's just gonna mess up.
If anybody can beat them, I feel like the Eagles because of defense. The Rams, we saw what they did to the 49ers. We saw the Rams and Seahawks have a classic game. If they meet up again, anybody could win that. But outside of that, the only other team I see that can beat the Seahawks is possibly the Eagles. But the Eagles got to come see about them. They got the home field. So in the home field of things, I'm going to go Seahawks. And I just feel like the Patriots can't beat your Broncos. That's why I got the Patriots. So that's where we at with that. That's what we at with that.
Patriots gonna have to get through the Jazz first.
Hey, Patriots gonna beat the Chargers and then whoever else they play. But let's not sleep on the Steelers because that's my sleeper. I feel like the Steelers is gonna be destiny if the Steelers make it. I just say that it's gonna be destiny. So hey man, shouts out to my guy Julius, man, Carter. We made it through a whole show without confrontation, without me having to do Stephen A. Smith on you. We made it a whole show. Hey,
man, forget Stephen A. Smith, man.
That's your uncle.
No, it ain't my uncle. I think off topic and chat. I think sports commentating and ESPN and everything else. I think they're gonna be gone within the next 5 years.
What the hell you mean?
Bear with me now. Because everything is about entertainment now. The reason why I see because here it goes. I was watching First Take. I watched First Take and they had the Monday show. Mm-hmm. No, not the Monday show, the Tuesday show. And they asked this question right here. They had going to college now. They asked the college for they asked was this good for college? This A block. So the A block is the first one. So they asked, okay, this if the 4 teams in there, is it good for college? Is it good for college football? They then went on and said yes. But Stephen A. Smith went on and said yes and talked about Indiana, then end up throwing a 10-minute rant about Alabama.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Way off topic.
Yeah.
So they thought they were slick, so they went on ahead and put the little thing at the bottom and said, hey, can SEC be saved?
Mm-hmm.
And said that Alabama gave up. They waved the white flag. They bunched this and the whole nine. So I ain't never seen a whooping like that when Nick Saban went there.
Mm-hmm.
People must have forgot about that doggone Clemson game in the national championship when we got blitzed 45-14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 44-16. But you were close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it's the entertainment value of it and it's the shock jock of it because ain't nothing come within that.
It's because they have to do that because they know if we talk bad about this team and it's gonna get clipped. You got the clickbait. You got to clip it. Like we do a live show. We go hour and a half. You got to clip it to get the social media buzz.
But what they do it, that's why I say it's gonna be. That's why I say it's gonna be end up going within 5. I think within them when next contract in. When the contract in, that's gonna be it for the sport. That's gonna be it for first take ESPN the sports channel. Because my problem with him is he don't have a heel. He's protecting himself.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
That's why he have NFL. That's why he have NFL players on the top in NFL. NBA player, and to be honest with you, I kind of think he a low-key womanizer. But NFL players to talk NFL, NBA players to talk NBA, so he can protect himself. And Skip, like love or dislike Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless made a point. That's why he can never go first when it comes to a sports topic. He always had to go last. He always had to go last, so he can flip it upside down. Because he really never knew how to talk sports with. The reason him and Shannon Sharp ain't work is because you got 2 alpha males. And Shannon Sharp know his stuff. Like him, love him, dislike him, hate him.
He know his stuff.
Spelling and all.
Especially football.
The field, all that. He know his sports stuff. Yeah. But Stephen A. Smith is just a person that likes to talk and to flip it upside his head, flip it upside down so he can get people to talk. That's why I always said this is gonna be in within the next 5 years.
Well, man, that's a hot take. I like it, bro. But at the same time, we gonna keep going. We gonna keep growing. This is gonna expand. Everybody doing the podcast network.
This is what everything at.
Yes, sir.
This is what everything at.
Yep.
That's why when you look at ESPN, NBA, inside the NBA. They last longer because what you have. You got Ernie, Shaq, Charles, Kenny. Entertainers.
Yep.
I always say entertainers new entertaining. So hey. But y'all, ain't no sense to talk about Alabama get whooped like that, but don't do your research.
I like it, bro. And in the same time, man, Alabama is still, that just goes to show you, and before we go, everybody know Alabama is still the big dog in college football. Win or lose, you're going to have to talk about Alabama once you talk college football anyway. So that's exactly why they did that. But at the same time, we going to keep this thing rolling because, and to piggyback on that too, man, the big network like the ESPN, they have to, like you say, they have to talk Cowboys. When you talk college football, you're going to have to talk Alabama, Ohio State. You got to talk the big brands because it's going to attract the people that know the big brands. When you get a smaller brand on there, a lot of people they ain't really believe in Indiana. And they had to show them. So you get a smaller brand on there. Like OKC, they had to win the championship to actually show y'all we legit. But it's always going to be led by the big brands. What I like to do here on this network, we have our Alabama people. We have Alabama State people. This is Alabama base. I'm in Alabama. So at the same time, I give you these NFL preview shows, the NBA preview playoffs, and all of this stuff like that. So, and we got a request right here. Some off-season summer shows. It's coming. We got a lot coming. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to take me a little break during the summer months, but we also going to give you some off-season stuff. And, man, I got to get you back on after the season when we do the draft and the free agency show because we always hit on those shows too, bro. Always.
No problem. Just let me know. I hope we clear my schedule in. Hey,
we got that. So, y'all, this is my partner.
We talk reality. We talk love and hip hops.
No, we ain't gonna do all that. We keep it sport, baby. We keep it straight sport. We keep it
talk
straight
CNN.
Sport.
We talk CNN if you like.
We ain't doing all that. Hey man, shouts out to you. What's up with you, TJ? Always checking in with me, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show us love each and every show, no matter what the show is. I like when y'all come in the chat and chime in. So, man, it was a pleasure having you on tonight, bro. Great job once again. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It helps us get in the algorithm with all the content. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And make sure you share this to your people. Efron, we not doing no figure skating, no hockey. We
You
not
can't.
doing. No, we not. We ain't doing none of that. Hey, not no love and hip
Yeah,
hop.
look, hey, love hip hop, pop the balloon. What else?
See, you going
20
see?
versus ones.
Yeah. You would do something like that.
All right.
But hey, we call sports talking for a reason, baby, because we talk strictly sport. But hey, man, it's been a great show. I appreciate everybody once again. Man, you will be back on real soon. And C-Way will be back next week. So with all that being said,
Lord,
man, it's been a great.
I pray for y'all.
It's been a great show.
I pray for y'all.
It's been great. We'll see y'all next week. And make sure y'all stay tapped in.
Don't donate your money to C-Way.
What'd you say, man?
Don't donate your money to C-Way. Leave him alone. Understand? Do not donate your money. Do not leave him alone.
And shouts out to DJ C-Way, by the way. All right, appreciate y'all.
Hey, no, you ain't. Matter of fact, I hope you listen to this. Where the hell am I done at?
He ain't here.
He better listen to it. He owe me 4 dinners.
You call C-Way on the phone.
I ain't gonna call him about that pastor sign.
And you tell him
go to that dog church, whatever you had, and get some of the dog with dinners. How am I done at? And he owes somebody else in the chat a dinner too, don't he?
Hey man, C-Way he owe a lot of people dinners. What we gonna do with C-Way? We gonna have to all get together, and C-Way just gonna have to pay for everybody meal. We gonna have to have it at like the last supper table, and he's gonna have to pay for everybody meal, and that's what we gonna do. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put this out.
Oh, that's you. You got that all right. We ain't never gonna get them dinners.
Hey, whatever week, let's plan this. Whatever week Alabama, if they have an A-Day, but whenever week Alabama have whatever they fan day, A-Day, C-Way gonna have to pay for everybody meal. And I'm gonna relay that message to him as well. So with all that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for joining. And y'all have a good night.